Hi, I'm Tanya Smith, and my business is Get Noticed with Video. So I help service providers who have small teams or maybe they're operating solo to leverage video in a more practical way that gets you more visibility without getting in the way of your core services. Because after all, you're not a professional videographer, you're a professional service provider. So typically when I work with service providers, they're facing three major obstacles. First of all, they're fearful of the camera. And who isn't? I mean, we've all been through that phase of our nose is too big, our eyes are too small. Secondly, they think that video requires way too much money. And third, they think that video takes too much time. But the end result, either way, with any of those limiting beliefs, is that they're very frustrated and they just don't use video at all. So a common misconception about service providers who struggle with video that are thinking that it's not affordable enough is that they think they have to become professional videographers, and they think that they have to buy a truckload of equipment that they probably will never use. And that is simply not the truth. That is totally a myth, and that is what keeps us from being able to be more visible and to serve more people with video. But if you want to be successful, you have to be willing to learn how to simplify the video creation process and how to develop a strategy to do more video consistently, because that's what it boils down to. And nothing else really matters if you don't have the systems. If you have the systems in the process and the step-by-step strategy, you're going to be successful. I first began doing business as a coach in 2010, and at the time it was so much easier to develop an audience online. I would just send out a tweet and I would fill all the seats in my online classes in just hours. I have now been coaching entrepreneurs to be marketable for many, many years, but it really took me time to overcome this fear of putting my face on camera. I knew that video was starting to become a buzzword, but I just was afraid to be judged and to be critiqued about my looks or what people might have thought of me. I was afraid, like many of you are. When I first started using video, it was a major struggle. And frankly, I didn't know what I was doing. I thought, like you do, that you had to know all of these different things in order to get started. But slowly I tried various things until one day it started to click. And the Facebook page that I had that was dying before started to get new life. I mean, I started getting calls to do more speaking. I started getting offers to do more training. Everything began to click. And at that moment, I knew that it was video that was really helping me and that I could help other businesses to stand out by using more video in a simplified, practical way. That's what inspired me to start helping others in similar situations to bring themselves out from under this avalanche of frustration and the overwhelm to a world of freedom and success, to get noticed with video. And so now I'm here to give back to service providers and to help you create a thriving business, a thriving audience, and to gain more confidence by using the tools and the tactics that you need in order to get noticed by standing out with video. Thanks so much for watching, and I look forward to connecting with you as you learn how to get noticed with video.